And now, Colton
Lead off
Cowser.
tonight for Baltimore, the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Huh.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the DH, Tyler Soderstrom. First pitch, and he just misses.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Outside.
That's outside, and it's 2-0. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. But he's back.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. 3-0.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The pitch.
No, that's a ball.
O'Hearn on
1
at
ball,
first.
1 strike.
Nobody out. So now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Oh, gets dirty. The feed for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Cedric Mullins.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field.
Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the hill, Cade Povich.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes
1
those
ball,
weapons.
no strike.
He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss. And the
1
count
ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Cowser under this one. He makes the grab. 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Andy Pajes. High fly ball right field. Cowser has a beat on it. pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And ball 1.
1-0.
Just off the inside edge. Ripped on a line. Kerstead hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now here is Jackson Holliday. Martinez back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Holliday getting the start at second in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2022. Next offering is fouled back. That one is absolutely belted. Ruiz ranging back on the warning track and hauls it in. So digging in, Heston Kerstead.
Standing up, the left fielder, Heston Kerstead.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
1 out, bases empty. And that one in the air center field. Ruiz under it. And there's 2 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. First offering, and it just misses. Fastball is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bader makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and the count 1-2. Ripped to short.
Save!
And now it's Austin Hayes. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Good eye right there.
Really good take,
ball,
especially with 2 strikes.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Neto, the lead runner out at second. Stevenson at first. 1 gone. And he takes a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Esteury Ruiz. Ball 1 there.
1 ball.
First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds. They're looking for one. 2-0.
The tag, and they got him. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. That's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Just missed. Hit in the air, center field. Ruiz moving under this one. And it's caught for the out. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Pitch misses. 3-1. Center field. Ruiz hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now a chance for Jordan Westburg. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one. Just missed.
1-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's deep. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Garrett Hampson. There's a strike at the knees.
Whoa.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one a little below the knees. 2-0. That's a little bit low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that is in for a strike. And now 3-1. And that drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Couple of singles back to back. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Pajes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2. First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. Fastball for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Mullins under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The run scores from third. It's 3-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Zach Neto pitches in there. That's strike one.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
One strike.
Mullins settles under it. 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Austin Hayes. Went down on strikes his first time through. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Off balance throw in time. On to the fourth. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. Started to swing, held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Outside. 3-0.
3-0.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Rutschman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. So next to hit for Baltimore. Brent Suter will take over here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Fouled off left side. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike.
0-2.
High leg kick.
Throw. Save. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was late there. Strike 1.
No ball.
Holiday, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one just misses.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just misses the mark outside the zone. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Comes through with the RBI. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second.
Nope, that's off the plate. Two and one.
In the dirt. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2 now. That one is hammered right field. Back there. And gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2. One out, base is empty. And here is Gunnar Henderson. Swinging a foul out of play. And that's him for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Way high with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That misses. And the count even 1-1. Upstairs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning going. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Yasver Zulueta.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
1-0.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
balls,
way
2
outside. The countdown 2-2. That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Into the outfield, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric.
So
Mullins.
2 down. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That's
1
down
ball,
and in.
no strike.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one ripped. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-2. Rutschman in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Reds,
coming on, the veteran Taylor
number 55.
Rogers.
I think it's got to be a little
Taylor.
tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big
Ball
on the scoreboard.
inside.
Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2
Now
outs.
batting, left fielder,
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Up the middle. The underhand flip. They get the out, and that'll do it. Ready to go. Bottom 4. In now for the Reds, Ty France. Makes a sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ruiz
that's low.
takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to the left, but it kicks foul. Just misses with that one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses,
that's a ball.
and now it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Henderson. To first,
He's out.
Hampson is out. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Rogers back to work. Lifted in the air, right field, Pajes. 1 up, 1 down. Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just off the inside edge. Soderstrom, 23 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Neto for 1, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning. So here's Bader now. They say he went.
No ball. 1 strike.
Foul ball. 0-2 now. Good eye right there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. Just
that's away.
missed.
Ball.
The Reds with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there. As he got into an advantage count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Junior Caminero.
0-1.
a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He jacks that one out to left. It's 11-4. That one ripped but foul. He swings and fouls one off. That's too low. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Mullins pulls that one down. 2 down. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Line drive, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 3.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 58, Scott Barlow.
And a foul ball. That clips the corner. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. So up next, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. And that one missing low.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And delivers outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 13-4. Here's Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. Larry Bullard rings. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Check swing, called strike. And that misses. Ball 2. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's the 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Started after it, appeal to first. He did not go around. Foul ball there. Next offering misses. Full count now. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Yuri Ruiz. Up the middle, Holiday. On the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the top of the seventh. Now the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching for
Graham Ashcraft gets the call from the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Bader makes the catch, and there's one down. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Right side. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside. That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second, and he's got a double, his 4th hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
The 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first,
no, he's in there,
and runners at the corners after the infield single. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles.
O'Hearn.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. One run across. Henderson around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Waste no time there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Garrett Hampson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And James Kingsley says he won around.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Bader in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
No strike.
And another ball. He hauls it in. 2 away. In now for the Reds, Andy Pages. And a strike in there.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And they'll do it again. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one out to right. Cowser on the move towards the line. Great catch. Foul ground up against the wall.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one ends 15-4 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.